Hello friends, going ahead and fixing my hair using one of these little claw clips. I love these so much. It's so nice getting your hair off your neck. So I just like twist. I like move all my hair to the back and then take down my bangs and then twist, and then I'll take the claw, and I will just pinch, and there we have it. Super easy. But hello guys, happy Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday. Go ahead and leave you guys my shopping link right here in the comments. We're gonna be doing some late day glam. Figure better late than never, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and pin, if I can. There you go. Went ahead and pinned my unique shopping link right there in the comments. So that's where you can find everything on my website. We're going to be doing just kind of like some fast, easy coverage. I feel like I love to give you guys, I do love to give you guys kind of inspiration heading into the school year. I feel like as a mom of two, I definitely love some good to like easy, doable references for makeup. So I figured this is a good one, and it's really pretty and actually looks way more glam than it is, which I love those because it looks like we tried when really we're cheating. So for coverage today, I'm wearing my same two products that I know and that I always talk to you guys that you know that I love, that you should love if you haven't tried it yet. So two products are the setting spray and the mattifying face primer. So I apply my setting spray all over my face and I let it dry. I then go in with my mattifying face primer. I apply this all over my skin and I fully let it dry, and then I do the setting spray. So setting spray, primer, setting spray. I always let I always let the primer sit on my skin for like 3 to 5 minutes before applying any more foundation. So that's going to be super important too. And yes, Ash, my assistant, is on with us. So if you guys have any questions regarding any makeup, or if you need any link, now's the time to ask for it. Ash is ready with the links. So all you have to do is ask for if you need any link, whether that be a link to any of the products that you see, or if that you need a link to anything under the sun, go ahead and ask for it, and we'll be sure to have your comments on so you can see the links. So for foundation today, we're going to use the Liquid Touch foundation because it's 25% off. And as a mama heading into the school year, I just finished our back to school shopping, and oh my gosh, so expensive. So I'm here to save you guys money because I'm trying to save money too. So the way to save money is to grab good foundation when it's on sale. So this is called the Liquid Touch foundation. This is the one that has a ingredient in it that helps to produce collagen, so it's going to help to tighten and tone your skin while you're wearing it. Yes, please. It also is a medium. You could go light to medium to heavy coverage. So I feel like it's very versatile on what you get with it. So you always want to shake it up, and then I just squirt like 5-ish drops there. Let me move my mirror closer. And then I'll go ahead and dot this around my skin. And then we'll just blend in. So I'm using the powder concealer brush to apply, and I'm wearing the shade Lace for reference. It's a little bit light on me because I did get a little bit of a tan this weekend, but I will go ahead and blend this out. And like I said, this is going to be phenomenal for you ladies who aren't sure what type of coverage you want. Whether you want something light, whether you want something medium or full, you can achieve that with this. So if you haven't yet, thank you. Let's all follow Christine and make sure to click that left-hand bottom button like she did, and go ahead and save this on your Facebook. So that way when you get your makeup in the mail, you could do it along with me. So this foundation is going to go on liquid and dry into almost a powder-like consistency. But when I say powder-like, I really don't like that term. I don't feel like it looks powdery, and I don't feel like it looks or feel powdery. So it just settles really softly on the skin, which I like. Aw, thank you, Jessica. I swear by good skincare. If you aren't using our skincare line, I cannot recommend it enough. All right, so then I'm going to go in with just a little bit more. I'll usually apply it like just on my finger, kind of wipe it around, and then I'll go in with the blending buds. And then this is going to be really important, especially with the Liquid Touch. So you're going to make sure to kind of blend all this in all over, and this is going to really compress it down into place. My ring, yes, it does feel like silk. I love that description. It totally does feel like silk. My ring is a black diamond. Ryan did good. All right, so we went ahead and we're gonna just blend this all out. And like I said, this is gonna compress it down so we don't look like we have foundation just sitting on our skin. It also doesn't feel like it's sitting on our skin either. But I love how this coverage looks so light. It doesn't look super heavy or caked on. It's super buildable, so you can go in with a whole nother layer if you're wanting it for more coverage. So very buildable. So if you haven't grabbed the Liquid Touch foundation, it's 25% off right now by itself. You don't need a bundle, you don't need to join, you don't need to sign up, you don't need to do nothing. You can literally just buy it and run. The Liquid Touch foundation. Comment color match down below if you need to be color matched for this amazing foundation. So go ahead and comment color match, and then that way I'll go ahead and private message you and down below, and that way I'll click on your name. It'll take me to your Facebook page, and I'm going to message you. And I'm going to ask you for a selfie facing a window. So I need you to send me a picture of yourself facing a window, and that is going to be the best lighting for a really accurate recommendation. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and pop on some concealer. I just kind of threw it on, as you can see, wherever I needed it. So this is called the Skin Solution Concealer. This is amazing concealer for hiding dark circles and hiding any blemishes or anything else you got going on. So this is amazing because it has caffeine infused in it. So it's actually going to give you like an instant little eye lift. So if you struggle with under eye puffiness or a lot of a loss of elasticity around your eyes or wherever you're using it, it's a really good product for all over. So we're going to go ahead and just blend all of that out with, again, our blending bud. Super important to make sure you grab these. And we're going to blend all that out just like that. And then we can move on. And there we have our coverage. Flawless and full where we want it, and super light where we need it. So I love that, like I said, you don't have to pack all the makeup on all over. You can really kind of play off of what works for you. So if you want something a little lighter, just use a tiny bit of the liquid foundation in those areas. You want something full coverage, use the concealer in those areas. So you can really play around with how the coverage looks and settles on your skin. I would love to help you, Teresa. Thank you. Yay! Hi, Renee. I know, I feel like I'm later, or I'm live way later than normal. I'm curious for you guys, what is the best time to watch a live tutorial on Facebook? Morning, afternoon, or evening? And if you say evening, actually, let's do time frames. That'll be easier. Do you like watching my tutorials between 9 and 11, 12 and 3, or 4 and 6? I want to know. Or another time. I want to know. Because these tutorials are for you guys. And if you're like, Rhea, you go live at the most inconvenient time, I can never watch you live, obviously I want to change that. So let me know. Oh my gosh, I love that. Thank you for hanging in your car watching. Juniper and Piper are doing so good. They are finally like not so timid towards us. June is still a little bit more timid, but Piper is a spitfire. She is so funny and so wild. We love it. She's amazing. But they are getting along really well. They're like total cuddle buddies. And Tucker is oblivious. You like this time? 12 and 3, 4 and 6. Okay. All right. 4 and 6. All right. So a little bit later. Interesting. All right. So I totally like forgot to even tell you what I'm doing. I just put on my Touch Behold setting powder, and I always pop the cap off mine so I could like use it in a baking technique. And then I'm going to just sweep away any of the excess. And this is just for my oily ladies. If you have dry skin, you can either set with the Prime to Set powder, or you can set with just a press powder, which I'll go over those two options. Yes, you can absolutely do your foundation and concealer, or I'm sorry, could you the foundation in Scarlet as concealer? You can use it for highlighting a little bit, but it's not going to conceal because it's a foundation. So the difference between foundation and concealer is concealer will always be more full coverage and more like a thicker texture or consistency. So that's why you tend to use concealer on top of foundation, because foundation is going to be thinner and not provide as much coverage. So that's kind of the difference between the two. So I would say yes, but it's not going to like give you the same coverage as a concealer would. You know what I mean? So if I were you, I would just use Scarlet Concealer and just use that as a foundation and concealer if you're not worried about highlighting. All right, so for pressed powder, I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to try the shade Eyelet today, which is a little bit lighter than the shade Taffeta. Still amazing, but I just ran out of my Taffeta pressed powder after like 6 months of using it. But I'm still going to apply it with a giant big kabuki brush. So if you are like my skin tone and you used to wear the shade Velour in the old pressed powder, I feel like this is very similar to like a Velour / Taffeta. So it's kind of like happily in the middle, which is a kind of nice color. So definitely keep that in mind with the coloring. But if you need to be color matched, again, just comment color match down below. And I'm using it on a big giant kabuki brush and just tapping this in all over. So this is the pressed powder that has the shea butter infused in it. So it actually is going to be super hydrating, and it's also very like silky soft on your skin, but it still sets your foundation. Australia, Simon's great. Oh, good. For 6, where can I get the kabuki brush? I'll go ahead and leave you a link to the brush in the comments. The Surreal link, I will give you that too. Make sure to check the comments. I'll go ahead and comment the link to that. I'm actually going to use that color today. All right, so now for bronzer, we're going to do the Beachfront bronzer in the shade Hermosa's. What I'm using, the shade Sunset, is still in stock, which if you have not grabbed that yet, I would do so ASAP before it's gone. It is my favorite bronzer. I love how it has this really pretty sheen to it and also a matte side too. So you get like a really glowy finish. And we're going to pop this on the hollows of the cheeks, working to the nose or working to the corners of our mouth, and then around the forehead. So you can like literally see this before your very eyes, how much more my makeup looks like it matches. I feel like the shade the shade Lace was looking a little light for me, and then the pressed powder was a little light too. But with the bronzer, I feel like we made all of that work because this is going to play off of that area. So we want our under eyes to look bright. We want our chin to be bright. So it's okay if things are a little bit light on our skin, because play around with the bronzer. I feel like you can always make it work. Would you ever go longer with your hair? Probably not. I think this is the length that I will always stay if I don't cut it all off. The shade was Eyelet in the pressed powder I used, and then I am doing the bronzer. The shade Sunset is still in stock, so definitely don't miss out on that. All right, so now for blush, we're going to do the shade Surreal, which someone had asked for the link to it above. And this is such a stunning blush color because it's a happy medium of being like a rosy color without being overly pink or red. So it's like more of a mauve blush, and it has this really pretty sheen to it. It is so dang pretty. I absolutely love how it plays off our blush color. So I went ahead and applied that there. Chastity, you're going to want to shop on this link right here is my link, and the code is Happy Hair all together. All right, so now for highlight, we're going to do the Touch of the Mode Luminizer in the shade Pearly. I love this color for a highlight because it just gives you a really gorgeous bronzy gleam, which is so pretty, especially heading into fall. I know, I said fall, and it's like 100 degrees outside. Don't judge me. I want summer to stay just as much as you guys do. But we went ahead and popped that on. How pretty is that? Isn't that so gorgeous? I love this combination of bronzer and highlight and blush. So again, we did Beachfront bronzer, let's say Sunset, and then the shade Surreal in our blush, and then Pearly in the highlight. And that's how you get this really gorgeous, perfect contour. All right, so now for brows, we're gonna do the brow sculpting pencil. I'm gonna use the little brush that comes with the other end to wipe out any foundation that's in there. And then I'm gonna use the other, obviously the pencil side, and this is in the shade Brown. This is the pencil that has the vitamin E, argan oil, and keratin infused in it. So if you haven't seen this yet, you have to grab it, especially if you have really sparse looking eyebrows. This makes your brows grow like weeds. And I know that because I used to get my eyebrows waxed once a month and I was fine. Now I have to go every 2 weeks, which is a good problem to have, especially if you're trying to grow your brows. So then I'm going to take the little brush side, and then I will just comb through, and this will kind of smoosh everything together and make it look really soft and perfect. also has, like I said, that vitamin E, so it's going to help make your brows really fluffy and healthy looking. So good, so easy. Look at that. See how much higher this side of my face looks than this side? Gosh, it's so much of a drastic change that it totally elevates the whole side of your face. You guys see that? Click the little thumbs up if you see that. This ring is from Tiffany's. I don't have the link to that, unfortunately. Okay, so now for the other brow, because we don't want to walk around looking like a crazy person. I will go ahead and just etch a little line here on the bottom, and then etch a little line here on the top, and then I'll take this all the way to where the arch is, which if you hold your pencil like this diagonally, from like the corner of the nose up, that's kind of where your arch should be. Even if you don't have like a harsh arch, if you have something a little bit more on the subtle side, that's okay. You just want to follow the natural shape and direction of your brows. And then follow the tear duct straight up, etch a little line there, connect the dots, color in a little bit. You don't have to, because you're going to take the brush side and you're going to brush the product out because it's really soft and it just makes life so dang easy. The other part that I love about this pencil is how long it lasts. The last pencil I feel like I was having to buy every 4 months-ish. This one I will not have to buy for at least 9. You want to see the kitties? Ash, do you have June? You want to bring her in here? Or if Ryan will help you bring Piper in. Our kids start school all over the place. There are kids starting tomorrow, and then different school districts start on the 1st. So it just depends. All right, here comes the cat.
Here's the first
one. Oh, here's Piper.
And then we'll get the next
Oh,
one.
you're okay. This is Piper. They're both rescues, so I don't know what they are. But she is so wild and so fun.
She's so tiny.
And she's so tiny. You could tell from like the size of my hand. She's 15 weeks now. And she is so curious and she is so funny. She loves to play. But Piper is her name. Huh. Maybe just I love. And she likes to talk. She's like, are you taking me back out there? Or am I in here now? What is this room?
This is new.
I've never been in this room before. There's so many places to hide. Where are you going? Okay, goodbye. Oh, it's okay.
Sad
thank you for the brow tip. Now I have a cute arch. Yay! I'm so excited. I messaged you about the pressed powder. Perfect, Ashley. I'll get back to you. When you use the liner on your waterline, are you only doing the outside half? Yes. So I'll I'll get real close for you guys. I will go from the outside corner and then come inward just like this. And then I stop like halfway. Just like that. And then same thing on the top. I'll blink onto it. All right, here comes the other kitty. What if you don't have eyebrows? Then you need the brow sculpting pencil because it helps your brows grow. And then here is June, or Juniper. Hi, Junebug. She is very, what's the word, docile? Mm-hmm. She just very like, timid. Yeah, she just will like sit there. But she has like some really cool like orange stripes on her face. And then she has one paw that has orange stripes and then the other is brown and black. But she is like a love. She wants to just like sit on you at all times. But she's a lot bigger than Piper. She's 18 weeks or 19 now. But she is like, I wish you guys could jump through the phone and pet her because she is like the softest cat ever, right? Like it's weird.
Like buttery silk.
Yeah, literally buttery, silky soft. And she's like this really pretty like gray. But she's so gorgeous and she's so big. She has some really cool markings on her too. No, they're not siblings. They're both rescues from different organizations. Well, same organization, different people. But this is June. I like how they look at you like, okay, I'm done.
Next please.
Next please. And that's it. Those are our cats. Those are our kittens. They're so cute. No, they're not siblings. They came from different litters, but they're both rescues. So June, we were only going to get Piper, and then June, the bigger one, was actually like aging out of like kittenhood to be adopted, and we fell in love. So we took her. So we kind of rescued her. We rescued her from the rescue, but she's so sweet. Okay, so brow pencil link. Okay, perfect. I'll give that to you, Teresa. And then, I don't want to skip any of these comments. I'm 44. The concealer is the best I've ever tried, and I've tried almost every concealer out there. It does not settle on fine lines and wrinkles. Just remember, less is more with mature skin, and set with a hydrating setting powder. Works perfectly. Oh, I love that. I love that little summary on that. Clover, our previous cat, never came home. She ran away or was taken or worse, unfortunately. But these cats will be inside cats because we learned our lesson. We like still have like such a gaping hole in our heart for Clover. So these kittens are a very good distraction. They definitely don't fill the hole all the way, but they're a good distraction. The kitty litter. Ooh, I think we use pellets. Eyeliner, pencil. I have the brow pencil. I would do the eyeliner for the eyes and then the brow pencil for the brows. I wouldn't mix or match those. I love the name Piper, but I would have been cool to name her Ivy like our restaurant here. I know. Well, funny story, Jennifer. Juniper's name was Ivy. Was her like name that the rescue is calling her, but we loved her for a Juniper. But then when we got Piper, she didn't seem like an Ivy, but she also didn't seem like a Juniper. So it's kind of funny, but plus we love that restaurant. I didn't want them to be like, you copied us. All right, so our brows are done, so I'm going to do my eyeshadow now. I'm going to start off with the shade Astute, which I use in almost every single makeup tutorial. It is such a good color, you guys, and the reason why is because it's a very soft brown, so it gives you like the best neutral color ever. So you're going to apply this into the crease and just like so, and this is going to be like our transition color. But the reason why I love it so much is it goes with any eye color, any skin tone, any eyeshadow look. It's like the color. If there was a color, it's this. Hi, welcome. So glad you're here, Danielle. And if you guys are new, make sure you comment newbie in the comments so I can welcome you. And then someone had asked for the brow pencil line or brow pencil link, so I'll put that in the comments as well. Okay, so now for our eyes, we're gonna do the Moodstruck Beloved Palette 3. This is still in stock. It was supposed to be a limited edition product, and I'm so glad that it's still here. So we're gonna actually use a cream brush for this because this is more of a like a super soft consistency of a powder. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and apply the shade Inexpressible right here, which is this really pretty metallic bronze. It is so stunning. Hi, Teresa, welcome. Perfect, you sent me a photo, Melissa. I'm so glad. I'll go ahead and color match you as soon as I'm off here. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply this color, which again is the shade Inexpressible, and we're gonna apply this right onto the lid. So this is such an easy eyeshadow look to achieve. You don't need any skill at all to do this part, which is another reason that I really love these products is they don't take some, crazy experienced makeup artists to get really pretty makeup looks. It's very easy to learn with. I was a huge tomboy. I had no experience in makeup, and I learned with these products. So I kind of really stand behind that too. So I went ahead and applied that onto the eyelid, and then I'm going to go ahead and apply on this side. I clean my makeup brushes. I try to clean them once a week, but it tends to be more like every other week. The more you clean them, the better it is. I wouldn't clean them more than once a week, however, because you don't want the bristles to fall out from just being overly cleaned, but I would do once a week. Awesome. Hi, Gina. Welcome. We actually do ship to the UK as well, and Canada and Mexico, all over the world, basically. And to shop in your country, all you have to do is go to my website right here, or you can go to my blog, which is reahope.com, and then click Shop Beauty. And at the very bottom of the website, you just change the American flag into your country's flag. It not only changes into your currency, but it also changes into your language too. And we have warehouses all over the world too, so they ship from your country, which is another awesome reason to shop on the website. What would be the best way to apply? Apply with concealer with foundation, the foundation concealer. I would do foundation, concealer, and then apply with the blending buds. Oh, I'll have to check that out, Barbara. Thank you for the recommendation. What's the eyeshadow palette called? This is called the Beloved Palette 3. I'll go ahead and leave you guys the link in the comments. I love this palette. Look how stunning that is. It's very pigmented without having to really try. So I'm going to take one last color in the shade Marvelous right here and go ahead and apply this on the lower lash line. Erica, if you are wanting to join and do this for a living, definitely go ahead and private message me. I can give you more info on what all is involved. All right, so go ahead and apply just like that. They did just redo the presenters kit to be super more affordable, which is cool. And they do training with from corporate, so that's awesome as well. But if you want to join and do this as a business, go ahead and either message me by tapping my face, or just join and make sure you select me as your sponsor. And then how to select me is you just go to my website right here and click join. All right, so I just took Marvelous and I put it underneath the lower lash line just to create a more like finished dynamic to the eye look. And I know it kind of looks drastic, but once you put on eyeshadow, it really just all flows together. So now we're gonna go ahead and set our makeup. I always make sure to set my makeup after I do my eyeshadow and before I do my mascara. And that is for a reason. Because I don't want my mascara to be more wet after I apply it. So if I set my makeup beforehand, then my mascara will dry even faster and prevent transferring. Which the mascara is actually on sale in 2 places on my website. You can either find it under Eye Essential Bundle or in the August special in the first bundle. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and let this dry. And then I'm gonna go in with my Lash Primer. So the Lash Primer is phenomenal. I love it because it's super hydrating. You can apply it from the base of the lash all the way up. And it also helps with length. So if you have really short lashes and you're trying to get them to grow, this is a really good trick. I'll show you another easy trick for you guys to do. I feel like I have a hair flying in the way. Okay. So Lash Primer, and then here's a trick. So we're gonna go ahead and go in Twisted Mascara. It comes with 2 wands, and typically I go in with the first one, but for you guys, if you have short lashes, you'll go in with a small wand first. And you will go ahead and do 1 basic coat of this from the base of the lash all the way up. Okay? And then, I'm gonna do the other side, because we want to apply our mascara over our Lash Primer quickly. We want it to be kind of tacky. So apply. Okay, so now that we did the small wand first, we helped our lashes to like get away and off our face. So that way, when we go in with the larger wand, our lashes are that much more away from our skin. So you don't have to be worried about your mascara getting on your eyeshadow or your face. And then we're gonna go in with the larger wand like we're doing now and apply. And you could do as many coats of this as you're wanting. It is so, so good. It has argan oil and keratin infused in the mascara, so actually it's helping your lashes grow while you're wearing it. And it is so easy to use because it has the perfect little bristle brushes on here that give you the best separation and length. So apply. And then, who's my sponsor? Her name is Jen Schmier. She's one of my best friends. She's awesome. And then apply with the smaller wand again, and then we'll go down on the bottom lash line. And remember how I said that eyeshadow kind of looked drastically different? Now, look how all that just flows together. Isn't that crazy? Oh, it's so good. All right, so now again, base of the lash all the way up. Erica, if you're really serious on wanting to, please message me. I'd love to get you more info. Right, so went ahead and applied that there. Now I'm going to go in with the Oh my gosh, you should not be nervous at all. It's so much fun. But message me. I'll give you more info on everything. And then 4D on this side, just for a little zhuzh. Look at that. That's so fun. All right, so for this pink look, pink lip, I'm like really excited for this little lipstick combination. All right, so we're gonna go in first with the lip liner. And this is just a nude. Okay, lip liner on. Now I'm going to go in with the lipstick in the shade Minted. Ash, go ahead and put the link to join in the comments. All right, and then we're going to take Minted. Which is like a super pale pink, obviously, which is so pretty all by itself if you're going for that vibe. Most people, though, want a little color to it. So we're going to top it right here in the shade Lonesome, which is a gorgeous pink. And someone actually had told me that they wore this combination in yesterday's live. So if that was you, shout out to you. I wanted to try it after reading your comment. And girl, if you're watching, you're a genius. Because how pretty is that? Let me fix this hair. Hold on. Hold on. I feel like your hair has to like flow, right? Oh, that, you guys. I think that might be my go-to. Is that not the prettiest lipstick color ever? Oh my goodness. I want to go back in yesterday's life and look up who said that this was their combination, because me too now, girl. Good call. So pretty. I love how this all turned out. So good. Tracy, was that you from yesterday? Did you say that in yesterday's live? All right, so recap on my lips, because everyone needs this combination. Lipstick in the shade Minted and lip gloss in the shade Lonesome. These two are made for one another. I feel dumbfounded that this is my first time trying these together. It's so pretty. It's like the best of all worlds of pink and nude. It's stunning. Oh, I love, 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 love. So good. Minted was the lipstick color of the matte lipsticks, and Lonesome was the lip gloss. I am obsessed. And then for our eyes, we did the limited edition Moodstruck Beloved Palette 3. And we only used one color. So super doable, super, super easy. Make sure you grab this. It's under eyes on my website, which is pinned right here in the comments. Also, if you guys need to be color matched, if you need help picking out your makeup color, your eyeshadow color, your lipsticks, comment color match down below and I'll private message you. Also, make sure that if you do comment that, I will be messaging you. So make sure you check your requested folder, because if we've never chatted here before, my message goes to like a requested folder. So make sure to check that out. And then on my eyes, we did the Beloved Palette 3 and Expressible was the color. And if you tap on my face, a description window is going to come down. You'll see my name, Rhea Hope. Click that and it'll take you to my Facebook page where you can be able to message me and see way more information and details. And right here, I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys the full product list. I will go ahead and upload it as soon as I take a photo. So right here, you can click and that will take you to my looks tab. The looks tab is amazing. You can see the look, the finished photo. You can shop the whole makeup look by clicking add to cart, and you can remove what you don't want. So you want like a different color in this because you already have this color. You can select different shades. It just makes it so easy. So, so good. So Jody, I feel like your lipstick and your eyeshadow don't have to match, but I don't feel like, sometimes I don't like when they clash. Like I wouldn't wear pink eyeshadow and a red lip. You know what I mean? So there are some like, but just like when you're getting dressed, I would wear bronze and pink or bronze and red. I think that's okay. But let me know if I can be of any help to you guys. Make sure to comment color match down below. Save this to your wall. And if you guys know anyone who loves a good makeup tutorial, tag them below or just share my website with them. And make sure you subscribe to RheaHope.com to get my weekly newsletter with all the good information of the week and exclusive deals only in the newsletter for subscribers, which I've actually been working with the deal, I shouldn't even say this, but with the deal with Fancy, which is the mirror company, and the deal will only be for my subscribers. So make sure you subscribe to the blog by going to RheaHope.com. Scroll to the very bottom, you're gonna see a little blue area that says subscribe. Enter in your information and we'll email you asking to approve this subscription. It's free, you can cancel it, you can unsubscribe at any time, and it's me messaging you, emailing you at once a week minimally. Maximum. I only say one a week, if that. So let me know if you guys need any help. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Make sure also, since I'm like divulging information, make sure to follow my Instagram story to see what we're up to tomorrow. All right, guys. Bye.